At this time, I'd like to call over Deborah. She is doing our national anthem. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly strewn, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. This year we are all going to recite the Spirit of Senior Games together. If you've got your program, it's actually listed in there, but if y'all will just help me recite it. The Spirit of Senior Games. I am the pride in one's community and its representation throughout the state. I am a smile or a hug from a newfound friend. I am the desire that inspires all are involved to give their very best. I am thankful for the gifts of health, wellness, and that are mine. I am love and support that touches people of all ages. I am the knowledge that every individual is one of God's special creation. I am the thread that unites each of us into one. For this night and all the years to come, I am the Spirit of Senior Games.
Welcome everyone, and thank you for coming to support and participate in our our Silver Arts program of our Follies. For over 40 years, McDowell Senior Games has embodied a mission that promotes health and wellness for all persons 50 and better across our county and state. North Carolina Senior Games began in 1983 with a vision to create a year-round health promotion and wellness education program for adults 55 years of age and better. The age is now 50 and plus. Senior Games mission is truly grassroots in North Carolina and has placed our state far beyond other states with a structure that is participant-driven. Now there are more than 53 local games serving all 100 counties in North Carolina. Haywood County, Charlotte, and Wilmington were the first 3 local games in 1983 and served as the role models for other communities to begin local games. 17 local senior games were held statewide in 1984 and 22 in 1985. Senior Games has become a celebration of the human spirit in the true sense of the word. McDowell Senior Games offers participants more than friendly competition. It also provides individuals with participants to volunteer, an opportunity to showcase their talents, enjoy being active, renew old skills, and learn new ones. Perhaps most important of all, it allows everyone involved to join together in what has become to be called the Senior Games family. In 1986, Silver Arts was formed to give seniors in North Carolina an outlet for creative expression. Silver Arts brings together the athlete and the artist in a program. 5 categories of the art are showcased annually in silver arts: heritage arts, visual arts, literary arts, performing arts, and cheerleading. Qualifiers from local games are invited to participate in the annual Senior Games state finals held every fall. Every 2 years, the state finals winners qualify for the National Senior Games. At the beginning of Senior Games this year, I made a statement. Well, Brenda made the statement. Let's make the year the best ever. So thanks to all the staff, ambassadors, sponsors, volunteers, and all of you, the participants, we made this year the best ever, with 126 registered to participate in McDowell Senior Games. Okay. Now I'd like to take some time to thank all of our sponsors that made this year's games possible. Our platinum sponsor is McDowell County. Our gold sponsors are Westmoreland Funeral Home and Crematorium, College Pines Health and Rehab, Grace Heights Health and Rehab, Care Partners PACE, Whitson Realty, Western North Carolina Community Health, Foothills Regional Commission, Columbia Forest Products, Morris Heating and Cooling. Our silver sponsors are Central Unido, UNC Health Blue Ridge, McDaniels Insurance Agency, Prescription Pad Pharmacy, and our bronze sponsors are Hopscotch Health, Baker's Automotive, and Bean Funeral Home Service and Crematorium. Other sponsors that we have is McDowell Senior Center, McDowell Recreation Department, YMCA, Marion Lake Club, Follies Graphics, McDowell High School, Lightning Lanes, City of Marion, Vic's Place, and Toastmaster International. If you're at any of these businesses, please take the time to thank them for their support of McDowell Senior Games. And again, without them, this would not be possible. Now I'd like to invite Brenda Manasso to introduce our MC.
Okay, well said. That's our ghost running around here. Okay, so just to let you all know, this is our 40th year of Senior Games. So that's a very special thing that we're celebrating this year. I hope the Senior Games be around for another 50 years. But anyway, at this time, I'd like to introduce our MC for tonight. And he would be Waylon Freeboard, the director here at the McDowell Senior Center. And Mr. Freeboard began work in the organization as a human resource aide in 2003 and became its director in 2006. He studied psychology and business at Appalachian State University. Go Appalachian. He enjoys his profession, especially helping plan and develop programs for older adults and their family through education, health, wellness initiatives, volunteer opportunities, and human development. He enjoys his time outside of work, being with his wife Shasha and his daughter Lily, pursuing all life's great adventures. So at this time, and I want to say thank you, Waylon. I can always count on Waylon, but I'd like to ask Waylon to come up to the podium and y'all give him a well-round deserved hand.
Thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you for all of your work you've been putting together. You've been working very hard. Jennifer, thank you for your work with this project. It is so nice to have the 2025 Senior Games going off. Many of you may know, last year I got to join in Senior Games. When I started here at age 29, I did not know that I would still be here to be able to do that, but it is so much fun. I'm glad that I actually get to participate. And boy, you guys have been destroying me so far in the games when I go to play. So, you don't have to beat me by that much. I still have pride and issues, but I'm having a really, really great time, just like I did last year, and I look forward to our upcoming awards ceremony towards the end of the month. So I also get to introduce some very special guests that we have here this evening that are volunteering their time to help with our program. I'd first like to start off over at our table here on the end on my left is Helen Johnson, known her for a very long time. She has been married to Lloyd Johnson for over 37 years. Congratulations. I guess Lloyd's not that bad then. Not too bad. She also has 2 children and 2 granddaughters that she enjoys spending time with. She also enjoys sewing and crafting, camping, and going on cruises. Yes. You can take us all on a cruise anytime you want to, Helen. We'd appreciate it. She enjoys getting out on the weekends with her husband and riding a different road to see where they come out at. Now that is awesome, because you might end up somewhere you never intended to be. But she also enjoys having a picnic when they go out on these route adventures. She has worked for McDowell Hospital for 29.5 years, which is awesome, and looks forward to retirement in the next year or so. Congratulations to you, Helen. She's been a member of Going Home Free Will Baptist Church for over 27 years, where she has been the clerk and assistant treasurer for a number of years with them. Helen, thank you for all that you do for us and for the community. Yes, absolutely. To Helen's left is Kelly Spencer. Known you a while too. Yeah, no. So Kelly has been married 2 years to her wonderful husband, Stephen. They have a 14-month-old son, Josiah, who we love to see when he can come by to visit. He is definitely a pleasure. And we look forward to serving him in approximately 58 years. So it'll be great. Now remember, with senior games, though, he can join in 48 years. So just remember that. She also wants to say Josiah is the light of their lives for her and her husband, Stephen. She's taught 14 years for McDowell County Schools. And she's also been a member of Going Home Free Will Baptist Church for 27 years. And she loves to color, doing crafts, and reading, which is good for a teacher, by the way. Please give a round of applause for Kelly Spencer being with us. Ava, you've been part of us for a while, too. Next on our row up there is Ava Effler. Ava is your 2024 Carolina Dogwood Teen Princess. This is sadly her last year in appearance in her reign. Ava has been singing almost all of her life and has competed in several pageants and talent competitions. You've been doing that for a long time. She is also McDowell High School's Tri-M Honor Society President, Student Council Vice President of the sophomore class, and is involved in the Titan Chorus. She's also a proud volunteer of the McDowell County Senior Center, which we do appreciate, and also enjoys every chance she can sing the national anthem for events. But luckily we have somebody else helping us out this evening, and wishes good luck to all the contestants. Yay! And lastly on our panel tonight is Ember Effler. She has also been up here front tonight. She was doing her beautiful singing for us for the national anthem. She is a senior at McDowell High School, where she is involved in the Titan Chorus also, and concert choir. Ember has also been involved with music all of her life, and it definitely shows. She also enjoys singing in church and has been in several talent competitions. What a family, I tell you. She has been in several talent competitions. Ember and her sister enjoy volunteering for the McDowell Senior Center. Thank you again. And was honored to sing the national anthem for the 2023 and the 2024, so 2 years. Congratulations, thank you. Do you mind doing it for the next 20 to 30? So just think about it. You don't have to make a commitment, but I want you to think about it for 5 minutes and give me an answer, because I've got a plan for the future. She is also excited to be a judge for us tonight, and Ember also wishes everyone the best of luck in the competitions this evening. Thank you so much for all of our wonderful talent up there at our judges' table. So, do you guys want to get started, or do you want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
You want to get started?
Joke.
Okay. All right. So afterwards, though, I can do a joke, right? Maybe? Someone? We'll see how it goes. Okay, Maribel's in charge apparently this evening. So first on our competition this evening is an instrumental solo by George Montgomery. He's going to be playing the spoons to Miss You All the Time. That was for instrumental solo, George Montgomery playing the spoons to Miss You All the Time. Thank you, George. And we're going to go ahead and let Lisa come up. I'll go an introduction after you get set up. But in the meantime, while she gets ready to go, Maribel, I'm going to do a joke. All right. 3 elderly gentlemen were talking about what their grandchildren would be saying 50 years from now about them. The first said, I'd like my grandchildren to say, he was successful in business. 50 years from now, the second man said, I want them to say he was a loyal family man. And the third man said, I want them to say, he certainly looks good for his age. They're all elderly. So he'd be around 120 years old. And he's going to look great for his age. It's great we have to explain the jokes. Okay. All right, going back to our competitions this evening. Thank you. Going back to our competition this evening. Next we have, for instrumental solo, we have Lisa Poole, and she'll be playing Tennessee Waltz on the violin. That was Lisa Poole playing Tennessee Waltz on the violin for instrumental solo. And now I'm going to invite Russell and Jim up to the stage. And while they're getting ready, I'll do the introduction. I'm going to tell you another joke. Because I'm enjoying it because I had the microphone. So there was a motorcyclist and he was driving down the road and he came to this crossroads in this busy little town. And he pulled up to the stop sign. And while he was sitting there in his motorcycle, in the crossroads, there was this great big boom and a roar and this big cloud of smoke. And the devil appeared right there in the middle of the crosswalk. And everyone around ran. They got away from there, except for the motorcyclist. And the devil turned to him and said, "Do you not know who I am?" And the guy says, "Yeah, you're Satan." And the devil says, "Are you not scared of me?" And the motorcyclist said, "No, I've been married to your wife I've been married to your sister for 45 years. I tried. I'll hand it right over. All right, coming up to those that are on our stage right now under vocal small group is Russell and Jim performing Mansion Over the Hilltop. Just give us one moment.
Satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I want a gold one, that silver line. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we will never more wander, but walk the streets that our dearest go. Don't think we hold deserted or lonely. I'm not discouraged. I'm heaven bound. I'm just a pilgrim in search of a city. I want a mansion, a heart that I've crowned. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we will never more wander, but walk the streets that our dearest go. But walk the streets that our dearest go.
That was in the category vocal small group, Russell and Jim performing Mansion Over the Hilltop. We'd like to invite Dora Lewis to come up to the stage at this time. And while she's coming up, I got another joke. Uh-oh, that's right. So a gentleman was driving on the local freeway when his phone rang. And it was his wife, and she was really frantic. And she said, "Sherman, please be very careful. I just heard on the radio there's a driver on the freeway going in the wrong direction." And he said, "Margaret, you should call that radio station right back." It's not just one driver, it's every blasted car I pass. Don't worry, I only got like 150 more of these for tonight. All right, on our stage at this time for vocal solo is Dora Lewis singing There Is a Balm in Gilead.
There is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. Sometimes I feel discouraged and think my work's in vain, but then the Holy Spirit revives my soul again. If you can preach like Peter, if you can pray like Paul, just tell the love of Jesus and say he died for all. There is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul.
That was, under vocal solo, Dora Lewis singing There Is a Balm in Gilead. Coming to our stage next is James Tanner. James, if you'd like to head up here. When James is ready, James is doing, under the category of comedy/drama solo, James Tanner will be reciting a poem, This Blessed Old Book.
Good evening, everyone. Good to see you out here inside. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. You know, sometimes we go into problems and have troubles and everything. And when I do, I have one place that I go, and that's this blessed old book. And that's the title of my poem. It's a well of pure water when I'm thirsty and dry. Bread when I'm hungry and warm. When the battle is raging, it's my fruitful sword, my shelter in life's troubled storm. It's a light to my pathway and a lamp to my feet. When the world gets so dark you can't see, and I've not made a change in one word that it says, but it sure made a change in me. This blessed old book that I hold in my hand, it's true from beginning to end. It's the solid foundation where I firmly stand. Sin kept me from it, but now it keeps me from sin. And to that I say amen. Thank you.
Under the category of comedy drama solo, that was James Tanner reciting the poem, This Blessed Old Book. Now we'd like to invite the Spooners to the stage. And while they're getting set up, I don't have a long joke for you, but I got a quick one. In fact, it's not me, it's from somebody you may know. Has anybody in here ever heard of George Burns? George Burns used to like to say, he goes, I am so old that when I was young, the Dead Sea was only sick. All right. Under the category instrumental small group, we have the Spooners, and they'll be playing the spoons to Going Down to Lynchburg.
Hey!
For instrumental small group, that was the Spooners playing the Spoons to Going Down to Lynchburg. And at this time, I'd like to invite Jerry and Russell up to the stage. So, while they're coming up to the stage and getting set up, because they're going to need both microphones, is that right, Brenda?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell a quick one. What do you call a fish that's wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. I've only been telling that joke for 20 years, Brenda. It's still fresh.
For the baby, it's not for me.
that was our last performance this evening. Jerry and Russell under instrumental small group playing Just a Closer Walk with Thee. At this time, we are going to dismiss our judges while they go over the scores for our performers this evening. And when they come back, we will be able to announce our winners. So we're going to take a little bit of a break for a few minutes while they do that. All right, thank you for all coming back. We have our judges' scores for this evening. And at this time, I'm going to announce our award winners. And if you would, if you come up and see Brenda when I announce your name or your group's name. Starting off first this evening, the silver winner under instrumental solo is Lisa Poole. Congratulations. She's playing Tennessee Waltz on a violin. Our gold winner tonight for instrumental solo is George Montgomery, playing the spoons to Miss You All the Time. Congratulations, George. In our vocal small group category, the winner for gold is Russell and Jim for their performance of Mansion Over the Hilltop. Congratulations. Come on up. In the category of vocal solo, our gold winner tonight is Dora Lewis. Dora is waiting for her scene, There Is a Bomb in Gilead. In the category of comedy/drama solo, our winner for gold tonight is Mr. James Tanner. Mr. Tanner is waiting for reciting the poem, This Blessed Old Book. In the category of instrumental small group, our silver winner this evening is the Spooners for playing the spoons for Going Down to Lynchburg. Congratulations. And our gold winners in instrumental small group this evening is Jerry and Russell playing Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Now at this time, we'd like to invite all of our winners up to the front of the stage area where if you'll gather across, we're going to announce our Best in Show winner for this evening. For the 2025 McDowell County Senior Games Best in Show, our winners this evening are Jerry and Russell for their instrumental small group playing Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Congratulations to Jerry and Russell. As they take pictures, we'd like to thank everyone for helping this evening, especially our judges, our auditor evaluator. We also want to say special thanks to Jennifer Taylor Ivy, and most especially to Brenda Minoso for her wonderful work in getting this show together for us and our games. And it sounds like I'm getting ready to cut out. So I'm going to say for this evening, Thank you for watching at home. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you all back here for next year's Follies.